Night family. Good night family. It's a boy all over your 777.
Domino specialty pizzas. Domino's best.
Welcome back to another live. It's a boy all over your 777. It's a boy all over your 777. It's a boy all over your 777. It's another Sunday night, peeps. Oh, you guys not hearing my music? Oh, no. Good. Yeah, because I'll get copyright for it, you know. Yes, so welcome back. It's another Sunday night live with your boy Olifire 777. Yes, coming to you live from the land called Jamaica. The land that we all love, yes, was given to us by the one, from the one above. Yes, yes. So, we're here another, and it's good to be here. A lot of people not here, they have disappeared, but we are still here. I have to give thanks. So, pick up all my wonderful and awesome subscribers. Thank you all for the love and support that you guys have been giving. Yeah, enough love and respect. Yeah, yeah. So we haven't been doing a live. About one live I missed, and Sunday one Sunday was giving a lot of trouble. The internet. Well, the rain fell today, but the internet going on so far. It's not too bad on my phone, and it's not too bad on the laptop. Yes, give God thanks for that. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, let's turn all the way up. So yes, peeps, hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Big up all Jamaicans, yard and abroad. I know wherever you guys are as Jamaicans, you gotta have your rice and peas. So big up Jamaicans. Yes, big up everybody, big up all massive from England, Canada, America. Yes. Jamaica, Cayman, yes. Everywhere, every country, every continent. Because we know we're reaching far and wide and we not hide. Yes, as a God I decide. That is it. So no matter how they fight, yes, some of us are actually going to unite. And they say unity is strength. Yes, so big up yourself. And remember, as you come on, please press the like button. It helps to grow the channel. Let YouTube send out notification to more persons. People actually see notification. Yes. And understand that we are actually live. Yeah. This to the light. Okay. Yeah, that look better. Yeah. So remember to like up there. Thumbs up. Not really like. Thumbs up. Yeah. Press the thumbs up. Yes. And yeah, share with your loved ones and your family. Yeah. So, as I said, a lot of people not come on as yet, but tonight, we have a lot to talk about tonight. Well, let's have a lot to talk about. So many things to talk about. So very many. Can we say very many? Well, if we can't, I just did. So, who made that law of whichever way you wanna use your words? You don't have to be in any right context or. So a lot of time you use the words and people vex, but we use the words the way that we want to use it. Yeah. Whatever we want to put in our vocabulary. Yeah, that's how I see it. I mean, on paper, you gotta put it the way that they want you to put it, the way that your government or wherever you are want to put it. You have to go by their rules. Yeah, boy, I'm governed by God rules and God laws, not really the laws of men. But you will have to follow the laws of men and hurt, yes, as long as it is in line with the laws of God. So if it's not in line with the laws of God, yeah, you don't need to obey or follow it. Simple as that. Yes. Simple as that. So, as I say, big up my wonderful subscribers. And if you're just coming on, press the thumbs up, please, and thanks. Just remember to click the thumbs up. Yeah. So it help the channel to grow. Yes. So big up all of my subscribers, new and old. Yes. Short and tall, big and small, near and far. Yes. Big up on yourself. Yeah, so tonight I get back right. I get actually right into it. We not waste no time. We ain't committing no crime. We're gonna get right into it, as in to say, and the topic is, can you trust your family members? Yeah, that's the topic tonight. Can you trust your family members? Oh, brilliant. Because a lot of us can't trust our family members or nobody at all. Well, they would say a lot of us have trust issues. People tell me that I have trust issues. But of course, sometimes you have a right to have trust issues because when you see people, you experience people, then you will actually have trust issues. Good night, Sister Sonia. Pick up yourself from Cayman Islands watching. Yeah. Big up yourself, Sister Sonia. From the Cayman Islands. Yes. Big up everybody in the Cayman Islands. Yes. Whether you're good or you're evil, big up on yourself. Yes. So big up everybody in the Cayman Islands. Whether you're good or you're evil, big up on yourself. Yes. Because if you're doing good, you're going to receive good. Whatever work you do, you shall be paid for whatever work that you are doing. Because Father God, when you say a lot of us wouldn't want to big up the good and the evil, but Father God, when He's falling the rain, He doesn't just fall the rain and the good persons are the one who serve Him or stop. He falls the rain and everybody all stop. Just imagine that. Because Christ didn't die just for those who believe in Him. He died for those who didn't even believe in Him. So you have to big up everybody same way. The Sonia say, I am good one. Okay. Okay, Sister Sonia. Yeah. So I'm say Christ didn't just die for people who believe in Him. He died for everybody. So we have to say big up the good and the evil. Because good and evil is like negative and positive. You get what I'm saying? Because in everything you have to have negative and positive. If you make your house and your house there is only positive, the wire that is in it that is in it to give you current is only positive and there is no negative, then you might have your house burned down. So in everything you have to have positive and negative. But a lot of us we don't need negative. No, we don't need negative, but it is just there. You know, it was there from the beginning. So was it in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Yes. Good and evil. Life consists of that, good and evil. Yes. And some people would say we have good and evil inside of us. Well, some people do evil until evil consume them. Until they have no conscience, then evil really consume them. But we all know good and evil, but we choose to do good or we choose to do evil. And the one that you choose to do, dominates your body. That is it. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it's dominate your body. So if you choose to do good, yeah, you can't help but doing good. And if you choose to do evil, yes, you will continue to do evil. And evil never meant to be good. But God is good. So God can change evil. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So yes, peeps. So the topic tonight is, can you trust your family members? And as for me, I would say that I trust who I trust. I know I trust, know that I trust them. You get what I'm saying? I trust who I trust, and who I trust know that I trust them. Because as for me, as I say again, I know who to trust. How do you know who to trust? Based on life experience, you will know who to trust. Let me repeat. Based on your life experience, you will know who to trust. And a lot of us, we just go around and trust anybody and everybody because people show you a good face, speak good per se, and seems good, then you will drop your guard and think that they're actually good. But because some family members they don't really mean you any good. You get what I'm saying? And then again, as I said before in previous lives, that don't look up to people because people will let you down. Don't look up to people because people will let you down on the ground. Just look up to God. So when people let you down, you won't be mad. Yeah, so as I say, family members who I trust, they know that I trust them. You know what I'm saying? Who me trust, know that I trust them. But a lot of persons, they cannot trust their family members. And human beings, overall, it doesn't matter how close you are to persons. You might think that because the person is your family, even as close as your auntie, your brother, your sister, your mother, or your father, you might think that they will not let you down, which is some will not. So mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers, even cousins too, they will die for each other. To those family members who will actually die for each other. And when you have family like that, you have to really give God thanks. And persons don't really realize the kind of family they have, supportive family that they have. When you have supportive family who are there for you, appreciate love them. Yes, appreciate love them. Not appreciate. I don't know what that word come about. Appreciate. Appreciate. I would say appreciate love. Appreciate love them. Yeah. Because in this time, it doesn't matter if it's your mother or your father, which is God already speak about it in the Bible. He speak about it. You dare not put a trust in man. Because even your mother and your father, they will forsake you. You get what I'm saying? And you know, in this life I've seen people turn against people. Some are covetous, or rather we said bad mind, envious of each other. And persons would say that it have to do with slavery, but I don't believe that. Slavery was years and years and years and years ago. So I wasn't born in slavery. I didn't born and see slavery. Even though today, 2026, in this day, you still have slavery in this time. But I'm not living in slavery. I'm not experiencing slavery. Other persons are. I've seen it, yes. But that doesn't mean that you should have a slave mindset, you know? And having a slave mindset per se that you would have to betray your family in order for your freedom and all of that, you know? In other words, one is a house slave and one is a field slave. No, it's not like that. But it's still like that in some areas of society. No, today, 2026. Yes. So a lot of persons will actually say it's because of slavery why a lot of us are the way that we are, especially as per se black people, which I don't consider myself as black. And I say that again. I don't consider myself as black, but just say black person because, as I say, this earbud case here, this is black. I am not black. Yeah, but let's say black people, as they would want to say. People would say the way that it was brought up. Yeah, the way that's the reason why, slavery, because of slavery, that's why we bad mind and hate each other. That is not an excuse. It's as I said, we all know good and evil, and some of us choose evil. You get what I'm saying? Because if I'm feeling a way towards my brother or my sister, as in I see them progressing and I feel envious towards them, I'm gonna say, Father God, this is not of you. Please help me with these feelings. But some people they don't even pray about it. They like, they fuel it. They listen to that voice because you have to listen to yourself, listen to that voice, and know that that spirit within that, or that spirit not within, but because the spirit has to be outside first, and I give it room for it to go in, you know, and I hear that spirit. You have to know what kind of spirit it is. So should I be coveting my brother or my sister? No. Pick up yourself, Alan. Bless up, bro. Should I be coveting or be envious of my brother or my sister? Oh, you're outside. Big up yourself, man. Should I be covetous of my brother or my sister? Success in life. Cynthia said, happy Sunday, everyone. Big up yourself, sister Cynthia. No, you shouldn't. You get what I'm saying? So when you hear that voice or you feel that way, you have to pray about it. Father, help me. You know? But as I said before, a lot of us, um, we actually fuel that feeling, you know? That's and that's how we develop, you know, and envy and that envy and you know greed, and we end up even gonna kill each other because one is more successful or one is successful. And sometimes persons don't even have as much as one have as the other have materialistically. Sometimes what you have more than persons who have more, sometimes people have more money than you, but what you have more than them is you have good energy, you have happiness, you are truthful, you are honest, you are loyal, and people will, your own family members will even envy you for that. You've been loyal, been truthful, you're happy, you're jovial all the time. Alan said, that is it. Oh, big up yourself, Alan. Yeah. You know? And people not you not even believe that persons will actually grudge you and envy you that your own family members. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so if you just join in, the topic is, can you trust your family members? That's the topic tonight. Yeah. So persons, you don't have to do people anything. Even your one family member, as I said before, you don't really have to do them anything. They will envy you just because people love you. People gravitate to you more. They will know persons and they have their money and they are around persons, and you have less. But when you go around, those persons treat you so well, and they will get jealous just for that. Cynthia said, material gain is not of much value. The goodness of one heart is of more value. Yeah, man, definitely your heart. It is very important to have a good heart. As I said, yeah, you know, good energy. And people gravitate towards good energy. You have good energy, and people get along well. You get along well with people. People get along well with you. You know, it's not what you have. You don't have it materialistic, because sometimes it's not even good for you to have too much. Because having too much, it will actually overwhelm you and corrupt you. Yeah, it can corrupt you. Having a lot of material things can actually corrupt you. You know, people coming around and treating you, larding you, and especially family members, because a lot of family members treat other family members based on what they have and their status in life. Put it this way, based on their status in life. Because I have family members like that. Yes. And if family members who are watching, yes, I'm talking about you. Yes. Show me stone at the hog pen. So if you catch you, are you meant to catch? I have family members who are also like that. They recognize you if you have wealth. If you are very, very successful, they will recognize you more. You know, they will treat you like you are a king, and if you're a female, like a queen. Yeah. And the family members that don't have, they treat them less, and they talk shit about them. Yeah. So what? And again, Cynthia said, trust no one until you can decide, because the heart of man is wicked, desperately wicked. Trust me, wicked, wicked, wicked. Joseph said, moving to Negril in a few weeks. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Negril is nice, quiet. Depends on where Negril. Quiet. Been there several times. Yeah, yeah. But as Cynthia said, trust no one. As for me, they call you paranoid. Even if you trust them, don't let them know that you trust them. Don't tell them that you trust them. Just trust them, but no, yeah. Because sometimes, as I say, you will know who to trust and how to trust. But I say a lot of us, we we give in too soon in trusting even family members. You know what I'm saying? And even in this time, there are a lot of persons out there who seek, who will seek to hurt you or harm you for no good reasons. For no good reason. Because, people don't really understand it is this. You might wonder why persons want to hurt you, why persons want to harm you. They don't even know you. No, they don't know you. They have seen you. They might exchange word with you, and they might not. You might never even had a exchange word with them or have a conversation with the person, but they hate you. That hate is not just of them; it is of the devil. You know what I'm saying? So the devil just using them because they make themselves available. So they are available vessels to be used. You know what I'm saying? For the devil. For the devil need vessels to use, human being. The devil cannot work with his, because it's a spiritual being. The devil is a spiritual being. So he cannot work without using human being and the earth, yeah. So you might wonder why your own family turn against you. And it really get to a lot of us at times. Why I do this for my family and I do that. Why my own family will turn against me. But remember, Father God said, it rests not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers of wickedness in high places. So it's not about flesh and blood, it's about principalities and powers. Yes. And I'm going to divulge into how you can actually free yourself of those powers too. Because Father God give us all powers. Yeah. So, as I say, a lot of you will say you can trust your family members. And I know persons personally who don't even know the kind of family that they have. They have such a supportive family. A family that, as I said before, they will actually die for each other. And I know family members who, trust me, oh Lord, not my family members, but I have family members like that. But I know personally, not what I've heard of, but what I've seen and experienced, because I've been in family like that. Being in family as in my in-laws. I had some in-laws, they were in-laws from hell. Trust me, those people are sick to each other. They will do wickedness, the devious set of things to each other. I mean, you wouldn't believe brothers and sisters and auntie and nephews and mothers and daughters and son. Oh my word. And sometimes I wonder, I mean, sometimes I wonder because I am in the Caribbean and I've experienced the Caribbean. I've been around Filipino, Indians, Chinese, people from Nepal, people from India, Indians, and all different nationalities, Australian, American, Canadian. I've been around them all, even though I'm in the Caribbean. But I've never experienced such hate within those nationality. Let me not say race because they're just one race, human race. I've never really experienced that within, I've never seen that within those nationality. You get what I'm saying? Someone that does the Chinese hate each other and try to kill each other like that and work behind each other. I mean, does the Indian do that stuff like that? Those Canadians, as in white Canadians and white Americans and Australians and Germans and British, do they hate each other like that and work witchcraft on each other? Somebody comment and let me know if you have like experience, because I don't know. Because I've only experienced that with people of my own skin color. I've only seen that within families of my own skin color. You know, as I said, the world is bigger than the Caribbean. I've only been in the Caribbean, you know, and even in movies and stuff like that that I've seen, it's only portrayed in the movies as in people of my own skin color, those Nollywood movies and stuff like that. You know, so I'm wondering if hate, real hate, and witchcraft and that only is only in is only of people of my skin color. Let me not say black, but people of my skin color. Since I say all mankind, good and bad in every people. You might not have experienced it, but I have seen it in the workplace a lot. Yeah, in the workplace against what nationality? One love, bro. Big of yourself, Bradley. What nationality, sister? Is it? I mean, Indians, because I've seen the Indians. As I say, I don't know, but I've seen the Indians. They live together. I've seen the Filipinos. They live together. I've seen guys from Nepal. They live together. They crash together in one room. A lot of them. So many of them. But I mean, even us as Jamaicans, we cannot be together in a space, I mean, for too long. You know? We are just not going to get along. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. Because I did not see those Filipino fighting and taking up weapons to hurt each other. But I've seen that within people of my own skin color. You know, so let me know, Cynthia, what nationality were those persons of? Yeah, and as again, people will say it is slavery. It is because of slavery, but I don't believe that bullshit. That is bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? Please press the thumbs up, peeps. I don't believe that. I just believe I don't believe that, but I do believe that all mankind, all mankind, which is all mankind, know good and evil. That is it. All mankind know good and evil. All mankind know good and evil. Yes. But it seems like my skin color do more evil to each other. Because if any other nationality, if a American, a Canadian, a European wanna hurt another person of my skin color, they can actually pay a person of my skin color to hurt another person of my skin color. You get what I'm saying? And they will easily go along with it, as in take the money. You get what I'm saying? What did I say? I'm not putting it. I'm just saying that is that is my experience. That is what I've experienced, what I've seen so far. You know, and it's not just social media or in the movies. It's what I've experienced personally. And I say I've been in having in-laws, and I say mother and daughter, father and daughter, brother and brother, sister, and it was terrible. Cynthia say, many races, you are more around your people, so it's more obvious to you. Yes, yes, Cynthia. So I'm asking you, what other race have you seen that in? So I say, Holy Fire, trust me, only us Caribbean people have so much hate and envy. There is hate everywhere, but our people are the worst as we carry bad mind and envy too far. That's what I'm saying, Sonia. Trust me, that's what I'm saying. It's like when hate was given away, it's like we chose to take 98% and leave the rest for the world. It's like we took 98%, probably more to probably 99.9%, and leave the rest side for the world. Joy say, what about your newly in-laws now? My newly in-laws, I have not yet experienced. I've been around them as yet, so I'm not sure. Good night, everyone. Yeah, if you say good night first, Joy, that's the first thing you should have said. Yeah, good night, Joy. Yeah, I've not yet experienced my new in-laws, but you see what I've experienced in a Joy. is that prepared me for the next in-laws, you know, because the previous in-laws, they really opened my eyes to let me see and understand certain things. Because even some of them used to say that they don't deal in witchcraft and stuff like that, but then I found out that it was a lie. They were just pretending. They were so devious, evil. That's a family that they don't trust. They cannot trust each other. They cannot trust each other. Trust me, I wouldn't want a family like that. My family, especially my mother's side of family, I try my best with them to always unite them, as in saying, yes, this is you. Because my grandfather was like that. My grandfather was a man of love. My grandfather, I'm more like my grandfather. My grandfather was a man, he wasn't have no bullshit. He don't like see his kids fighting and cussing or anything like that. He was, and I'm like that too. I don't believe that as family members we should fight and cuss. We shouldn't be each other's, I mean, enemy. We shouldn't be enemies of each other. We should look out for each other. And I try to tell my family all the time. When I go there and I see them, I say, listen, remember, you're a family. You cannot choose your family. You can choose your friends. Yes. So you cannot unbrother your brother or your mother or your sister. You cannot unfamily them. If there's such a word. You cannot unfamily them. They are thus your family. You have to accept them. You can actually choose your friends. You have a brother, you cannot brother him. You can say you disown him. But you saying that you disown that brother or that sister, whichever relative, does that make that person not your family anymore? No. That person is your family forever. You get what I'm saying? Until death do us part. Yes. Yeah. So if you just join in, peeps, tonight we're talking about, can you trust your family members? Yeah. So let me hear your views. Yeah. But as I was saying, trust me, as Sonia said, Sister Sonia said, we as Caribbean people of my color, I don't know. As I said, they don't have to know each other to hate each other. Believe me, they don't have to know each other to hate each other. That's a fact. Because people hate me and we have never had a conversation. We have never met eye to eye. We have never been in the same space. You get what I'm saying? We have never been in the same space. Yes, so it is in fact between black people. I say black people of my skin color. Yeah, so if you're out there and you have family members who really look out for you and look out for your best interests, family members who are not just thinking about just your status in life, what you have to give, what they can get from you, but family members who actually really love and appreciate love you, trust me, you have to respect them and, let them know that you love them. Because in this time, it is something that is scarce, it is rare. It is there, but it is rare. It is not everywhere. you know, it is not everywhere. Trust me, it is not. And as I say, so was it in the beginning, so shall it be. If God says that the way it is, then that is the way it is. Father said, you dare not trust your own. Because trust is something that, trust me, trust is something. I'm not talking about that trust when you live in the Caribbean or in Jamaica where you go to and you credit. That is what we call, in Jamaica, we call trust as in credit, but trust as in trust in a person also, you know. So some persons, you can't trust them. You have to buy them cash. And literally buy them cash. Yeah, trust me, you have to literally buy them cash. Because some family members actually put money over family. Repeat, some family members actually put money over family. Because I've had family members who are really, I consider as real dog shit. Yes, I said that. I have family members who I consider as real dog shit. Why? Because they seems to have more, but they would want to dig out your eyes. They have two eyes and they will dig out your eyes, and that's not a surprise. They just want more eyes, believe me. I've had family members who took me for idiot, and I just smile when it come on to money, who overcharge and all of that, and family members, and I just look at them and smile because you can't rob me. If you try to rob me, it's gonna reach you in life. Trust me. So now say in Cayman, when one excels, it causes envy and hate and bad mind to set in, and they will try to bring you down. Family is sneaking with their en- family is sneaking with their envy. Okay, so trust has to be earned for me. Yeah, that is true. In Cayman, you have a lot of that. Yes, you have a lot of that. Not just Caymanians, because people used to say that Caymanians are bad mind, which is a lot of them are bad mind. A lot of Caymanians are bad mind for true. Believe it. But not just them. Jamaicans are also. But a lot of Caymanians are bad mind for true. Really, literally. You can speak about your achievement. If you're working with some of them and you speak about your achievement, they will actually hate you for that. Believe me. Because I've seen it firsthand. And even Jamaicans too, not just Cayman, but Jamaicans too. Because you have Jamaicans that have adopted certain ways. If you are a person that you are actually excelling for true, you have to keep it to yourself. They will try to get rid of you, fire you, start pressuring you for you to give up the job. Because they just want to see you continue to work for them. A lot of persons are like that, with the Caymanians and Jamaicans too, but a lot of Caymanians. Because sometimes, as I say, I used to think that just Jamaicans, but not just Jamaicans alone. As I said, Caribbean people of my own skin color, yeah, they will literally hate you if you are, you know, achieving, because you're supposed to stay down and always look up to them. Look up to them. Yeah, literally. I've had employers, especially the first one, especially my first employer, which is that was just an experience for me. That was just a stepping stone, a ladder to take me to another, ladder. Yeah, that first one, you know yourself. Up at Badminton, yeah, you know yourself. That's my first employer in Cayman. And he was a piece of shit. Trust me. He was a piece of shit. But, and trust me, it was tough working with that one. Yeah, it was tough. But I prevailed. And I knew that it was the devil as I was working with him. He used to make my life very difficult during working. Yeah, but I got over that. And then sometimes, when you leave one, and even talking about employer, when you leave one employer, you will think that you get the best. But, when you get to know people, sometimes it's not even good to get used to your employer. You just know that you just work and just work. No, into no friend thing with them. Just work and that's just work. No friend thing. Don't try to be friendly. Because too friendly, not gonna work out. Yes. So yeah. So a lot of as I say, it's just about our skin color, you know. And I've seen family members bringing family members to Cayman Island. Jamaican family bringing family, father bringing son and using son. Father bringing son and using son. Trust me, that man was a dog shit. Yeah, so I say, as a Caymanian, I can say it, and the Jamaicans with papers treat their own bad it because they don't want you to reach their level. Exactly. Yes, a lot of Caymanians are actually dog shit too. Some of them, and a lot of the Jamaicans them with papers, Jamaican employers with papers. A lot of them are real dog shit, and I say that. Because I've seen it. I've seen father bring son to work and treat him like shit. Bring their nephew. And trust me, it was hell. But they prevailed. Because sometimes, some people believe that they're actually using you. But it's just like a training. It's just like the army. You know? That person who's training you, I mean, they treat you real rough. They don't baby you. You get what I'm saying? So I've seen that father bringing son, Jamaican, with papers, bringing his son. And I used to work for that person too. And I'm saying that, and he was saying, "Oh, I don't want you to go through what I went through and all of that." And I realized that, he was trying to use me. But then, when I realized and have the experience, of course, I leave his ass. Yes, I leave him. I just, cut. And that's a thing with a lot of persons too. Even if they are Christians, they don't believe in the God that they serve. So they believe that they continue to be under mistreatment and actually accepting that, believing that there is no other way out. There is always another way out. If you are back against the wall and there you look and there is no door, trust me, God will create a door in that wall. I can tell you that God create a door in that wall for me. And I just pull it and walk out. You get what I'm saying? Literally. I didn't see the next person take out a permit for me. But I didn't stick around. I leave. And of course, you get what I'm saying? God made a way. Because when God is for you, who can be against you? Yeah. So definitely, as I said, just black people per se against black people. Because I've heard Jamaicans saying that, listen, they don't want to work with no black people. They want to work with white people. I've seen a sister, and trust me, she worked with a white lady, more than one of them. And the white person treat her like family more than her Caribbean family. Trust me. That is the reason why I say, a lot of us, even as black people across the diaspora, we were brainwashed into thinking that the white man was the one who first enslaved us. Remember, yes, the white man did capitalize on slavery. Let me repeat, the white man, the Europeans, did capitalize on slavery. But it was our own, people of our own skin color that enslave us first. So was it in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. And it's still happening same way today. It's still happening same way. People of our own skin color. Because people of my own skin color is my greatest enemy. People of my own skin color is my greatest enemy. You get what I'm saying? If let's just say, if I could just say, well then let me be another skin color and I become a European, I wouldn't like black people. Believe me. That sounds crazy, don't? Yeah, but if I could be another color, trust me, I wouldn't have anything to do with black people. Because based on the atrocity that I have gone through with people of my own skin color, I wouldn't like them. But the thing is, I understand that the devil use people who allow him, who make themselves available for him to use. you know? Yeah. And if some person don't even talk, if my brothers would talk what they go through, peeps, if my brothers would come and hear and talk what they go through with their own father, what they go through with their own granny in Cayman Island, their own granny, their mother, their father, mother, and their own father, trust me. It's crazy. You'd have to wonder how did they actually survive living in another country, even another country. The atrocity that they went through with their own family who wasn't there for them. You get what I'm saying? Family put out family, but they survive because of God. So when you have a family, when you have family support, family that really support you, love and appreciate them. Cayman Island come like college. Cayman Island don't come like college, Joy. Cayman Island is actually college. It is the ice college in the Caribbean. No matter which college and say is the highest, Cayman Island is the highest college in the Caribbean. The highest college. I repeat, Cayman Island is the biggest college in the Cayman Island. Why is that? Because it gives you, it teaches you, and it gives you knowledge. That is why it is the biggest and the highest college. You learn knowledge. And if you don't learn, if you've been there and you don't learn, if it don't make you a different person or a better person, trust me, then you're not you ain't, I mean, trust me, you're not in a sense, you're stupid. If it doesn't make you a bigger and a better person from all of that knowledge, more knowledgeable and more smarter, trust me. Joy said, you come here with no degree but leave with many. Of course, Joy. Yes, I come there with no degree, but right now, when I was leaving, I bought several degrees in the supermarket. So I have several degrees now. I'll know. I've been here for months now and I still have degrees and degrees to use. Yeah, so it's true. It's definitely a college. Yeah, people say Jamaica teach you. Jamaica teach you a lot in the street in Jamaica. Jamaica actually make you tough because we as Jamaicans, we survive wherever we go in the world. I met a Canadian man and he once told me, he said, you Jamaicans, you are survivors. You will survive wherever you go in the world. You guys are tough and rough. And that is true. You get what I'm saying? Because I've seen some Jamaicans undergo circumstances and situations that I would have lashed out against, but they just chill. You get what I'm saying? Yes. So, Jamaicans, big up on yourself. The one them were tough and rough. Yeah. But again, as I said, when Jamaicans go for wicked, especially Jamaicans, they are wicked and evil. And I think Jamaicans set the trend, and it's not a good trend. Jamaicans set the trend, which is not a good trend when it comes on to evil and being bad mind and envious. Because if you check it out, wherever country go over the Caribbean, apart from Haiti, when you come on to witchcraft and all of that, it's Jamaicans. It is Jamaicans. Ask that dead, half dead Obeah. He can tell you. You might wonder, which half dead Obeah? Yeah, if you don't know, you soon know that injured half dead Obeah is a Jamaican. So anywhere Jamaicans go, they set the trend. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Joy said, first Christmas I ever feel hungry with no Christmas dinner at Cayman. First time sleeping outside a Cayman. Talk about that, Joy. Hey, my first time sleeping outside was in Cayman, but I didn't sleep outside as in under a tree. I slept in a vehicle, and the vehicle wasn't big either. I slept in a vehicle, and that is nothing. A lot of Jamaicans can tell you that. A whole lot of Jamaicans can tell you that they actually slept in vehicles and had shower at the beach. I didn't have to do that still, but I could have done that. And based on how I was working, I always have water working with. But I've also slept outdoor, and it wasn't camping. So person will say, of course I slept outside, but it wasn't camping. It wasn't in Easter where have people camping all over the island at beaches and stuff like that. No. So a lot of us can say that, Joy, we actually, yes, and I've felt hungry too. I've walked. So it's not that's now I'm walking, me I'm doing YouTube. I'm having fun now walking. But I've walked in the sun in Cayman also by having just, I mean, $2. $2. See, I only can spend for taxi, my bus fare, and can't use it. Don't have any next dollar to buy a juice. Believe me, it was like that at first. No money, not even $2. I didn't have $2, $2.50 US to take the bus, and I did not have that, which is $2 CI. I did not have that. So I had to walk. I had to walk. Yes, miles. Yes. And smiles. And the sun hot. It's not like Jamaica where you can have trees on the roadside with shady and shit like that. No, not that luxury. So Joy say, oh, okay. Bless up. Cat sing something like that. Yeah, big up yourself. Yeah. So yes, Joy, we all have been there. Yeah. Going through the whole day and not eating. And I said, trust me, but when God is with you, trust me, he feeds you. Yeah, Joy said, under a tree me sleep with snakes, scorpions, all type of things outside in the dark. Yeah, that's true because in Cayman, especially up Baden Town side, Low Valley go up, you have snakes and stuff like that for sure. You have more snakes. I don't know why, but you have more snakes. I guess you have more rocky. And yeah, because working up Low Valley, I saw the landscaping, so I can definitely tell you that they used to have a lot of snakes. I used to kill a lot of snakes. I've seen bigger snake, little snakes. I've seen a lot of snakes and scorpions too. Centipede too. Centipede bite me over and over. Oh no, people scared of centipede and say if it bite you, it harm you. Centipede bite me a lot of times. I never do me anything. I just shake him off and that's it. Never do me anything. Yes. Just like Paul. Blessing, good night. Oh, we got myself blessings. Oh, yeah, there. Yeah. Yeah, but as I say, trust me, as a Jamaican, we are survivors. Yeah. And I've been in Jamaica back in the days and in back in about 20, 2013, 2013, going 2014. No, 2013, 2013, 2012, 2013, or 2013, somewhere there. I didn't work for, no, it wasn't 2013, it was 2014, 2015, about 2014, going to 2015, but in 2015, more 2015 there. I didn't work for about 1 year straight. I did not work for about 1 year straight. And I've never went to my bed hungry in Jamaica. Try that shit in Cayman. I'm not saying that you won't get help, but you'll be homeless. Yes, if you don't have people who are supportive. But in Jamaica, you can do that. Yeah, it's not that I was lazy or anything. I didn't. I was unemployed for a long period of time, and I wasn't hungry. Jai said, first try credit drive a Cayman, love. I'm telling you. Oh, try credit. You can even credit drive. I tell you, Jai. Yeah, there's a lot of stories, Jai. And a lot of Jamaican. That's I know. A lot of times we think that we have been through so much, but then you have persons who have been through a lot more than us. Because one time I remember when I was doing landscaping, and me and this guy was in his truck, and we saw this lady up north side, and we offered to give her a drive, and she was very skeptic. When she came in the truck, she was looking at both of us, and I was like, "What is it? What is it?" And when she explained herself, she said, "Some Caragwan guys pick her up one time and took her to West Bay and tried to drape her." Yes, so she was very skeptic about taking drives, and so she was a Jamaican, and that traumatized her because I met that lady again, couple more than a year or 2 years after that, and I was on a bus, and she was speaking the same story in the bus, so she was really traumatized. So a lot of persons go through shit, you know, that traumatized them. Joy said, landlord in Cayman wicked, them rent some place for some price. Yeah, yes, Joy. But big up my landlord. Yeah, my landlord, they one cool, brother. The last one, the last landlord, trust me, big up yourself. He was a cool landlord. When I say, many have uh, an understanding. You get me? I say, so as I say, some people, they know, a lot of us know evil, but we choose not to be evil. Because some landlord, they are very evil. But that landlord, he wasn't evil with me. As I said, that's my experience from him. He wasn't evil. That specific one, trust me, he was cool. Ask him about me. He can only speak good of me. He can't say nothing bad about me neither. And I'm not going to say anything bad about him. So, but I did not have a lot of experience with landlords per se, put it that way. But I know other persons did. But when you come on to landlords, I didn't have a problem because I didn't have a lot of landlords. Probably one, about two. Yeah, that was the second one. I didn't have a lot of landlords. 'Cause I didn't move a lot. Yeah. So Sonia says snakes are all over, but they are harmless, thank God, more in middle. because it's more busy. Okay, okay, okay. You see, Sonia, that's the thing, you know. They say snakes are harmless, but guess what? They're harmless, but when I see them, I'm going to arm them or unarm them. Should I say unarm? No, I'm going to arm them, not unarm them. Because I don't want to be the first that you hear they say, oh, you know, he actually beat him and something happened to him. So I always try to first them by really messing them up. Yeah. I didn't like snakes. So if I see them, I'm gonna deal with them properly. Yeah. Trust me. And I dealt with them properly. Yeah. You know, cause in Jamaica, even in Jamaica, if I see any, and trust me, I'm gonna use my machete. So I always do that. So Sonia, I'm gonna say them harmless. As I say, I don't want to be the first because I see even persons, especially some. I went to north side at one point and I see some little Canadian um, children. They were pinning them up out of the grass and having them, and I'm like, shit, yeah, really. Those are not pets for me. I didn't grow that way. I don't know about pet and a pet and a snake. Because, you know, snakes are snakes. And if persons are snakes, they are snakes. There's a reason why they name snakes. And the reason why the Bible refers to the devil as a snake. So I ain't gonna trust no snake. The mentioned in the Bible about the reptile there, the snake. So I'm not gonna trust no snake. I'm just gonna deal with him properly. Yeah. Yeah, so you know, but in even in Cayman Island, you have family members who actually look out for family members, as I say. But mainly, as I say, even the Filipinos, they will bring other Filipinos and they will actually live together, as I said before. But we Jamaicans, oh Lord, I tell you, Joy say all frogs them wet and look creepy too. Jamaican frogs ugly too. Yeah, frogs them smaller. As in Jamaica, we call those like toads. But in Cayman, they're actually small. But in Jamaica, they're actually big. This is some big ass ugly frog in Jamaica. Because in Jamaica, if somebody call you a frog, that means say you're big and ugly like frog, they're actually disrespecting you. But in Cayman, if somebody say look like frog, that it's a little frog, it's a little frog. Yes, they are wet, but in Jamaicans, frogs are more scary, ugly, big. You know? In Cayman, I think that those are the frogs that they actually look about to eat in other countries. Yeah, they look like that color. What they call them? Spring chicken. Yeah. Yeah. So you know, some family members actually look out for family members, but I've seen family members treat other family members like shit. They bring them in the island just to use them to make money off them. Trust me. And I mean, I didn't have that kind of family. Cause nobody bring me. It was a stranger who bring me or gave me the opportunity. You know, and that stranger, we are no longer friends per se, but that stranger did their part in my life. And I'm not obligated to that person either. I pay my debt to that person also. So if you're watching, I'm not obligated to you no more. I'm not obligated to you. So, you know, and I know you're not really a good person, but God will use you to take me on my journey. And you were for a reason and only for a season. And I'm not talking about the season that and the meat and fish and stuff like that. You know, yeah. So some persons actually come in your life not to stay, yeah, because you know they think that they are the hunters, but they are only prey. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you soon know. Yeah. Joyce, I'm going to bring you Cayman and turn you into my sex toy fire. Okay, Joy, no problem. As long as you feed me and you don't put me outside to sleep with the with the insects. As long as you feed me properly. Yeah. A lot of fish, fresh fish, which is Cayman have some of the biggest fish. Because Cayman they don't catch small ass fish like fishermen in Jamaica they catch some really small fish. Because I mean they are not really regulated as in persons coming and checking what they catch. But in Cayman, they don't catch small ass fish like them there. So you get Cayman, yes, dry. So I miss those big ass fish, snappers and all of that. Joy say, oh, Sonia say, I respect you for your first time I met you. Maybe you don't remember, but you were cleaning and fixing a, a tomb in Garden of Reflection. You spoke with such good manners. Okay. Yeah, maybe I don't remember you for true, yes. But if you said Garden of Reflection, that will show you. Garden of Reflection, that's clean a tomb. That's in Prospect there. Old Prospect. Right. Old Prospect. I remember that. I still have videos of that. Me cleaning, because my first time was cleaning that tomb. Yes, so yes, people. I've been into cemetery. In Cayman, they also treat their dead good. Some people treat their dead better than the living. Put it that way. Because I went there and clean a tomb also. And then there was a Jamaican contractor that he called me, and after cleaning he had these guys polishing it and stuff like that. And I was like, damn. And the tomb was like, the cemetery was different. It was Garden Reflection, yeah. That's a rare, I think that's a cemetery where they bury rich people. Yeah. But I don't remember. Yeah. I'm trying to remember, but I don't remember, sister. But I still have videos of that. Yes, because I've been into almost cemetery up there. I've been into Prospect about two cemeteries. I've been at the front there, and then I've been around the back there. Yeah, I think about two cemeteries I've been into. Yeah, yeah. But actually, I really full joy doing that, cleaning the tombs. Yeah, Cayman is clean and nice. They keep the place clean. Yes, and the same Jamaicans them who mess up Jamaica, they go to Cayman and keep Cayman clean. The same Jamaicans who drive and they'll throw their rubbish out their cars and on the streets and in the gullies, when they go to Cayman, they keep it clean. Just imagine that. The same Jamaicans who mess up Jamaica, they go to Cayman and keep it clean. I tell you, I was downtown in Christmas and I saw this lady asking this guy if it was okay for her to throw her box outside. Because the guy was saying, and he was saying yes, and she just throw it in the street. I mean, when I see shit like that, it really hurt me. You know, I wish I had a switch, something to give her some good whip, tight. So I said, yes, I was there putting flowers and a family member. You even sprayed water for me. Okay, I think I have a little remembrance of that. I think I have a little remembrance. That's what I said that. I just said you asked me to wash it off, and I did. I think I remember something like that, but I don't remember the person. I don't remember the person. I don't remember the person, but I think I remember that situation. Yeah. Marvin, right, big up yourself. All the fire walk on, bro. I miss big up, bless up everyone tonight in the live also. Big up yourself, Marvin. Thanks for joining. Marvin said, it really been a while, bro. We got back light now. Also, you got light in St. Elizabeth. Yeah, big up on yourself. And big up JPS. Think they say we never get back light until months, but thank God we don't get back light. There is no reason for them not to get back light because they have a lot of linesmen coming from all over the world. Canada, Cayman, America, British Virgin Island, all over. So they have no reason for them not to get back light. Yes. So we all need light. Yes. Because when light comes, darkness have to go. And it have to go now, not go slow either. So big up yourself, Sister Sonia. Yeah. Marvin say, yeah man, big thanks to JPS crew, bro. For real. And then JP and a Jamaican JPS then, bro. I foreign of them. Big them up. And I want them at Jamaica. One of my Jamaica. Yeah, yeah. Then for them the good, but I'm them a crap. Yeah, big up one of my foreign. But them thing I don't know if I overcharge we. Yes, big up yourself again, Sister Sonia. Yeah. So you see, so if I was a very rude person, Sister Sonia would even be on my show. Just imagine that. She wouldn't even be here because this guy was a piece of crap. I'm not gonna waste my time even to support him. So it's good to treat people with respect. Because a lot of us, we only treat people with respect that we know. Our family members and our friends, we only treat them with respect. Yeah, I'm saying? Yeah. Like yesterday I was disrespectful to someone, but I'm not gonna apologize. Why was I disrespectful? Because I'm not always like sometimes I get disrespectful for true, but for reasons. I went into a supermarket and this girl was asking me if she could take my change. And I said, no, give me my money. And the reason why I did it was because I noticed this specific cashier, every time that I go in there, I realize, and I don't like females being like that. Every time I go to that supermarket, She always asking if she can take something out of your money. She don't allow you to give her a tip or anything. You cash there, you buy your stuff there. The other time I went there, previous time I went there before, and this girl gave back my change. She said, "Can I take a juice?" I said, "Okay." Then this girl gonna take. She didn't wait for me to give her the amount that I wanted to give her. She actually took. I didn't say a word to her because I know. This time when I went in yesterday and she asked me, I said, "No, give me my money. Give me my change." I walk out. She said, "Like that?" I say, "Yes." I walk out of her. So sometimes I'm not always, but I get disrespectful when persons need to be put in their place. Because sometimes you can't be that nice guy or nice lady if you're a lady. Sometimes you have to really put people in place. Make them see a different face. Yeah, I say, Sonia, this is Sonia, bless up. Yeah. Yes, if you just join in tonight, topic is, can you trust your family members? So if you just join Marvin, topic tonight is, can you trust your family members? And I say a lot of us cannot trust our family members. And then we went up talking about even family members in Cayman. Yeah. Because, I don't want to say it, because a lot of times I say people might think, and I'm saying that Caymanians are bad. As I say, you have bad people everywhere. There is good and evil within everyone on earth. There is good and evil, but some people choose to be evil. Some people choose to be good. You know what I'm saying? You have Caymanians who are evil. You have Caymanians. I've met Caymanians who don't even seem like Caymanians, especially those who have connection to Jamaicans. Because especially Caymanians who, for example, they have Jamaican descendants. A lot of them are that men. They are very kind. Believe me. Good night, Joy. Yeah, they are very kind. Believe me. Yes, a lot of them are very kind. And the thing is, I've always been around the Caymanians that are actually decent people. It's like, once they are, it's about energy. When I go around them or if I work for them one time and I don't like the energy, if they call me back, I don't go. I just don't go. You know what I'm saying? And people would say, "But you're working." Yes, I would do that because I used to detail cars, but that was me. I have customers upon customers upon customers because God gave me customers. People recommend people to me. Yes, and in no time I had a lot of customers, but so I could just not choose not to work for that person. And thank God I love the way that I work. I chose not to. There wasn't a boss over me to tell me when or who to take that. You know, I had an employer, but my employer wasn't dictating to me. You get what I'm saying? Yes, I run my show. I like it like that. Yeah, yeah. So I choose who I want to work for, and those who are not up to standard, discipline and manageable and respectful, I didn't work for them. That was me. Marvin, family members really so hard to deal with, bro. I am personally having few issues where issues with my youngest brother, and now some family members seem like they want to have some bad beef with him. With him, okay, okay. As I say, and all the while you're gonna have good things with your family members and things. But it's like you cannot choose your family. You get what I'm saying? But what you can actually do is make a difference. Try to be the one that portray peace all the time. Which is some people don't want a peace because, as I said, they allow the devil to continue to use them. So you have to just try to be the peacemaker. Paul say, try your best at all times to make peace with all men. But is that possible? It is possible, but some people, they don't want peace. They don't want peace. And you cannot allow them to destroy you. So at times, you have to destroy them like the Philistines. Yes. Sometimes you can't friend your enemy. You cannot friend your enemy, even his family members. You have to cut them off. From you see that they're evil, you have to cut them off. It don't matter. I could have your brother from your mother, cut him off. Yes. Joyce, the Cayman Island beach is the best bathroom on the beach. Yeah, definitely, Joy. That's true. I think refund back the beat them, Marvin. Okay. Blessed and good night, Miss Joy. Okay. Joy said, blessed you, good night to you. All right. Okay. Oh, blessings. Yeah. So you cannot in life, as I said before, you cannot choose your family. Your family is your family. But you can choose your peace. And some people come to steal your peace and your joy. Not you no joy. I get missed. I get missed tonight, Marvin. Or okay. Or Mr. Marvin. Okay. Yeah. Some family they don't want peace. Some people definitely don't want peace, peeps. It doesn't matter. As I said, but when you see a lot of time we complain about persons, family members, or they are evil, and you have to understand that you're not just wrestling against them. Sometimes you will see, because in the natural you see just a person, but in the spiritual, I mean, that person have legions, demons operating under. That's the way it influence them. That's the way they behave in that way. Can you ever wonder why sometimes some people, I mean, it doesn't matter how much shit they do, they get caught and they continue to do it same way. And it doesn't make any sense to you. But it seems like they just can't help themselves because the demons are in fully control. You get what I'm saying? The demons are in fully control. And some pastors can't help them neither. Because some pastors and some bishop full of demons themselves, then can't cast out them demons out of them people, out of them the family members there. You get what I'm saying? Because demon can't cast out demon. A kingdom divided against itself cannot stand. Jaja. Marvin said, what was the other part of the question, bro, when you said something about Cayman Island? Oh, we were talking about um, family members there and Jamaicans with papers and stuff like that. Jamaicans with papers who treat other Jamaicans real bad, really exploit them, you know? Yeah. And some Caymanians who are really bad mind, as per se. Yeah. Yeah. Because even since I was reading something, and I say, you see, some people, they are so biased. I thank God that I'm 98% not biased. And to say that, no, I'm not. Let me fire. Oh, Joy says, stop calling me name fire. Okay, Joy. No makes sense. You fire, but you them is does. Okay, okay. Yeah. I am 98% not biased. You get what I'm saying? Some persons are so biased. Because since there I was reading an article, should I say an article? Or some shit. Yes, shit. Some shit that someone wrote on social media. Some big mouth and big foot woman wrote on social media. Yeah. About other person, about America. I'm not gonna say it, about America, talking about America. And someone was addressing it because the person was saying that talking about illegal immigrants and ICE doing their work to get rid of illegal immigrants. And the person was saying, but if you overstay in Cayman and you are illegal or you do something illegal, they're gonna throw you out same way. So what's the difference? If you're in America and you don't obey the law, you know what I'm saying? You're expected to get deported. So if you're in Cayman and you don't obey the law, what do you expect? You expect to kick your ass out. But some people are so ignorant and biased, so dunce, that I mean what they say, and people really buy into what they're saying, and what they're saying is just shit, literally shit, and it's not hard shit neither. It's soft shit. It's diarrhea shit. Some people are just shit, diarrhea shit, when coming out of them mouth when they talk, or when they write, whatever they write. So I don't know. What did I say? Persons allow the devil to use them. So that is it. Those are those adversaries of the devil. When I see they working like that, adversaries of the devil. Because some people just have their big mouth to use and their big foot and wherever else big, and they're so big and miserable. I mean, I don't think their husband is comfortable either. He must be miserable same way, in whatever I'm getting. You get what I'm saying? It must be miserable, big and miserable is the same. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you so know. Yeah. Because sometimes I just feel like this some people literally disrespect them. And they deserve to be disrespected. Because then come and I hate when people try to poison people's mind. And when I say poison, I mean really teach them and tell them crap. Because they have adults who read social media or watch social media and just go by it. They don't do their own research in this time and age. You get what I'm saying? I'm not that smart. You get what I'm saying? The only degree that I have is the one that I bought in the supermarket. That's the only degree I have. I'm not that smart. I know that you guys are so smart. You went to college, you know, you study so much, but yet still, some big mouth, big foot people can just tell you no crap and just buy into it. I tell you, this. Oh Lord. Joy said Jamaica, a Cayman is like crabs in a pan. Yes, Joy, it's the right thing. In a pan, which Marvin said, I really think some of the Caymanians are very biased for real, bro. But just let them be. Yeah, yeah. Some of them are very biased, especially those who have social media platforms. I mean, social media. So some of them will have social media platforms. Yeah, and not just Caymanians, but Jamaicans too. Some of the Jamaicans them would have social media platforms. They are stupid, really stupid, and all come out of their mouth is shit, literally shit. And I don't mean tough shit. I mean soft shit, diarrhea shit. Yeah. Joy said, I don't come to listen you talking about type of poo. I didn't say poo, Joy. I didn't say poo. I didn't say poo. But literally, Joy, seriously. Marvin said, while I was there on the island, bro, I would really, I read some comments on how Caymanians they would write and their news. It's just hard to read when they speak. Yeah. And that's Marvin, it is just not normal. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like a provoke. So when you see crap, it will provoke your spirit to react. But in that, you have to know how to control yourself because that's the devil working. You have to understand that. Because when you see crap, you can't stand for see it. Especially me, when I see it, I can't stand for see it. But I just know that person allowed themselves to be used by the devil, just a devil's adversary. Because there is no way where that person is normal. That could never be normal. That person is not of God. Because no person of God, no man or no woman of God wouldn't be writing bull crap. You get what I'm saying? Yes, no person in a right mind. So, that person full of demon. And it's not just one demon, it's legions. Because I guarantee you, if I was gambling, I would have gamble and win, but I don't gamble. I guarantee you that person is a witchcraft worker, is dabbling in witchcraft a lot, doing all kind of shit. That person is not normal. You know what I'm saying? And you see, so definitely it is just not normal. It's just devil working in them person. So, when you see persons behave in that way, literally, we tend to get upset at times. And that's when we fight the battle. We fight the battle physically, not understanding that it is spiritual, which is some battles you do have to fight physically and spiritually. Because if persons coming at you spiritually, then you have to go down on your knee. And I'm not talking about going on a knee to give them a blowjob neither, because not a lot of Christians are actually going on a knee to give people blowjobs and to bend over. Yes. I'm not talking like that. I'm about going on the knee and praying to Father God. You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of going on the knee I'm talking about. So don't get me wrong here. Yes. Going on the knee and praying to Father God. So, and then at times they will come physical too. So when physical at you to hurt you, to harm you, then you will have to defend yourself physically too. So sometimes some wars are spiritual, some will be physical. Because don't believe that. Other people believe that if because you're a Christian, you're not going to be in physical confrontation. You get what I'm saying? You will be in physical confrontation too. David was a man of God. God said David was a man of his own heart. But David slew the Philistines, a lot of them, so many of them. David bust head too. Yes. So if you have to bust head, literally bust head, as a Christian, I'm not advocating violence, but I'm saying if you have to defend yourself, don't feel guilty. You get what I'm saying? You have to slew the Philistine them, slew them without no second thought. It's better them than you. Jamaican Empress, big up yourself, sis. Good night and blessing everyone. Big up yourself, Jamaican Empress. Yes, Jamaican Empress, bless. Big up yourself, sis. Yeah, yeah, big up yourself, sis. I really appreciate your comments on the videos and yeah, you really encourage me, sis. Thank you very much. I'm gonna say that publicly. I really encourage me. Thank you very much. And the rest of you guys too. Marvin said I had a friend to get convicted and goes to do their time, but the comments that was poured out on them, it was just hard to read what people were saying about the situation. Yeah. Yeah, and I've seen that too. I've seen a Jamaican guy talking about that, Marvin. I've seen a Jamaican guy because this is the channel that I don't give a shit, literally. You get what I'm saying? You're not gonna see no other YouTuber like me. That's why me get most fight because me not stay like the rest. Me can buy out. You get what I'm saying? Yes. No, all the YouTube alone pay me. Jamaican president, yes, you have to defend yourself. Definitely, sis. Yeah. Only YouTube alone pay me. I collect no money from no one else to not say this or not speak this or speak this and the bias. No. I a Jamaican guy, and I know that he was set up literally, which is because that could have happened to me to where he got some crap on his phone about some child porn on his phone, some child shit on his phone. And you know what I did? Because it was on one of those, it was on Facebook, on one of those sites that advertise stuff for sale, whether new stuff or retail stuff. And that guy click on it. And a lot of those videos, when you click on it, it tell you that you have to share first in order to view. So it seemed like he did that. And he was found and he was sent to jail, to prison. And I was saying that's a setup. Because me myself, I saw a video like that on Facebook. Yes, and that platform, specific platform, there was a lot of platform there that they sell stuff, whether used stuff or new stuff. But I didn't click on it. Difference I didn't click on it because you see me, I tell you that I don't have a lot of degree, I don't have no degree beside the one that I buy in the supermarket, but I'm very smart. Not just my smartness, but I did not click on it. And that guy, yeah, sometime get about 3 years, do about a year and a half, and he's back in Jamaica. And people was talking shit about him too. Not understanding that it could have happened to their son, their brother. You get what I'm saying? Well, they investigated and they say, oh, they found out that he would have done the same thing to kids and whatever, And that was really messed up. But I tell you, as I said, if some people will come out and talk, trust me, you'll be surprised. Blessed Mr. Okay. Yeah. If some people will talk the shit that they went through, I mean, it's crazy. But as I tell you now, this time where we are living in, I tell people now, this time where we are living in, it's a time of revelation. I had a dream last night. Should I say last night or this morning? I had a dream this morning. And the dream that I get, I mean, one time I remember getting a dream like that a couple of years ago and posting it on Facebook. And person was saying that I'm trying to scare people. But what I get last night was something similar to that. Very similar. And the dream that I dreamed, it was not a dream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The dream that I get was not like a ordinary dream. When I wake up, it was like something real. So real. When I was in the dream, normally I'm in a dream and I know that I'm dreaming. But in the dream, it was real, 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 real. And I said, something is coming. Here in the Caribbean too. You get what I'm saying? You're gonna see signs and wonders in the Caribbean. And in my dream, I'm not going to even explain what I saw in my dream. But I tell you, you see, those of you who are Christian, better continue to pray. Because shit is going to happen in the Caribbean here. In the Caribbean. In the Caribbean here. Shit is going to happen. Believe me. And in the dream, nobody was prepared for that. No one was prepared for what was coming. Even myself wasn't prepared. I was running to get my phone to record, and I couldn't find my phone to record in my dream. Because to me, it wasn't a dream. I was saying, like, you know, but as I say, I'm not going to explain the dream. But I tell you that shit is going to happen in the Caribbean. Yeah, Joy's a fire to my name. Okay, Miss Joy. Marvin said, that's just me. That's the situation. No, for real, fire. Things so exposed now on social media, it could happen to anyone, as you say, fire. Definitely. Oh, dream you have sex fire. No, Joy. Wasn't anything like that. Worse than Melissa. If it worse than Melissa. What I see, I mean, Melissa was a storm, and it came in the day. Yes. But what I saw in the dream, yes, it was worse than Melissa. It was worse than Melissa. It was worse than Melissa. uh, so Miss Joy, Miss Joy, why your love trouble over fire? Okay. Sana say, saying good night to you, Oli, and your audience. I'm off to bed as after work early. Love your program, especially the market videos. Oh, thank you, sis. I make sure to make more market video for you, especially. I haven't been to the market to the video in a while, really. I just passed through, yeah, because I haven't settled as yet to do market videos per se, yeah. I have to deal with some other stuff right about now. Joy said, well, if I have one, two good slap, you always want to slap me, Joy. But I'm not that kinky guy. So that not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. I'm not that kinky guy. No slapping. When I just say, yeah, no slapping. But yes, peeps, shit is going to happen in the Caribbean. When I say real shit, as I said, nobody was prepared for what was going to happen. Actually, it seems like, I'm not gonna tell you a part of it. It seems like part of it was like a tsunami, but it wasn't a tsunami. It seems like it was gonna be a tsunami based on what I saw, but it was a tsunami. It was a force coming. You get me? I say it was something coming, or some things coming. You know. But in the I mean, I don't normally get dreams that I actually get up thinking about what I dream. And I laid on my back there, and I was thinking about it, and I said, like, that dream, it didn't seem like a dream. It was so real, so very real, so very, very real, like Uncle Donald would say. Yeah, big up yourself, Uncle Donald. It was so real. But just to say that, we should be prepared. Am I trying to scare people? No. But just know that evil is at work. Yeah. But God is in control all the time. God is in control all the time. Yes. God is the head of things. Yeah. Yeah. So so yes, peeps. So as I said, tonight topic is, can you trust your family members? That's the topic before we run off to. Because that's the thing with us and this channel. We don't dwell on one specific topic. If we're talking, then we tend to divert at times. Nothing is wrong with that. And if you have something else you want to talk about, we have no problem. Because guess what? This channel is not just about me alone. This channel is about you guys. Because without you guys, it would be foolishness. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So I try to make it as much as with you guys as possible. And people might say there are very few of you here. I like it that way for now. You get me? I say? But the channel will grow. Yeah. Only wet dreams you normally get fired. Sorry you had that wet dream. Oh, next time hope it real. Next time. No, Joy. Red dreams are not for me. Red dreams are for kids or young teenage. Past that stage long time, Joy. It's been a long while since I've heard that name, wet dream, or that somebody used that. Joy, the family members I don't trust. Yeah, well, I mean, as I said, I have family members that I don't trust for true joy. Family members that are very, should I say, cruel, which is we are family, but we're not even close. I would say those family members we're not even close. I'm not going to divulge into it too much, but I have a family member, one specific family member. I remember that family member. I mean, did something when it come on to money, robbed me some money, and up to today, day that family member believe. And I know that some people don't have no conscience when it come on to money. Some people don't have no conscience when it come on to money. Joy that she don't even trust her damn self. But I trust myself, Joy. The thing is, I trust myself more than anybody else. Yes. So you need to trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, that's serious. I trust myself. Yeah. Because I talk to myself. People think that it's considered madness, but I talk to myself. I tell myself stuff. But am I talking to myself? No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the Spirit of God. So, yeah. Yeah. But I have family members that I don't trust the truth. Literally, I know that I can't trust. Because, as I said, the thing named money, I tell you, and people say money have power. Money have no power. What you mean? Money have no power. Money have no power. If you, no matter how much money you have, if you have a room full of money and you lock up that room and don't touch that money can never come out. If you have a bank account as big as, I mean, Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, one name, if you have bank account as big as their own with a lot of money and you don't do nothing with that money will never move. It cannot do nothing. Money don't have no power. People give money power. People use money. They don't have any power literally. People use money, yes, to trade with. Money don't have any power. But people allow money to control them. Their possession of money to control them. The possession of money. Because Father said the love for money is the root of all evil. The love for money. And as Bob Marley said, how much money is enough money? Money is a numbers. Money is numbers and numbers never end. So you can never have enough money. Wow, imagine that. Joy said, mad people chat to themselves. Them say, no, mad people not chat to themselves, Joy. Mad people do not chat to themselves either. Mad people are actually talking to mad spirits. So then people, because you're not seeing what they're seeing, you're not hearing what they are hearing. So they're actually talking to that mad spirit. Joy said the money will come out because Joy, the pussycat will go in that room for it. No, that I'm saying, if no one troubles that money, it cannot come out. It has no power. It cannot walk. It cannot talk. That's why I say money have no power. But people use money. Yeah, I'm saying people use money to trade with, to buy stuff. You think about it, it's crazy. At times I look at money, I mean, people make money have too much worth. You know, people put money over people, life, put money over family. It's crazy when I think about it. When I really think about it deeply, I say, no, when I spend a lot of time by yourself and you think, you will see things differently. You will see money differently. But don't we all need money? Yeah, you need money to pay bills, money to buy food. Money is too damn important, as if I ask me. Yeah, I will make it work in my pocket. No, Joy, it can't work in your pocket. So some people feel like they have, persons are so stupid. When they have money, they feel so powerful. it is crazy. When you think about it, it's wild, it's crazy. Yeah. One day I want to have so much money. I have one specific thing that I want to do with money. And people are going to say, maybe I'm bossy at the time, I'm show off. But no, when I have money, I want to have money that I can walk on the street and just throw money. Some place where some people that will need money. Honestly, I want to do that. Yeah. So you think fire because you by yourself? Yeah, I think a lot when I'm by myself. Probably too much too. I'm saying sometimes if you see me, probably you think that I'm crazy because I'm thinking and I'm laughing at the same time. Just like those mad person they see on the street. That's why I enjoy their company so much because I understand them and they understand me. People have unsound mind. That's why I know. As I say, depends on where you are in this world. That's why sometimes it is best for you to be where you are. Because even for me, if I was in America or some other country, being around certain family members, probably I would have been in some mental institution because at times person don't know what you're thinking and they don't see the way that they don't see what you see. So for example, they see you laughing by yourself and talking by yourself. They would say you're crazy. I mean, they could easily get rid of you and say, oh, trust me, he's crazy. We need to get him in some mental institution. So you think, whoa, go be it. No, no, Joy, not that way. Me too. Me talk to myself a lot, and they say it's very normal. Okay, yeah. People think that some people see that it's not normal either. They think that you're literally crazy. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're laughing and you're talking by yourself. I remember if you never used to do it, but then after spending a lot of time by yourself and really meditating and you're seeing things differently, people see you start acting that way. They will tend to think that you're crazy. Yeah, family members will say that you need help and they're reaching out for help for you. And if you refuse help, then next thing you know, you end up in some mental institution. Seriously. But in Jamaica, that's rarely the case because people don't really um, look out for people that much. The people do, but not to that extent. People have we really have mental problems. So even if you have or if you don't, people just say, okay, mad, and that's it. They leave you alone. You get what I'm saying? It's not like in other big countries where people gonna say, they're gonna make a big thing out of it. But having said, so when you talk with yourself and a joke, it's that talking tell me if this real looks though. When you talk with yourself and a joke, is it that talking tell me how they really look so? Okay, Marvin. Jamaican person say you have to reason out your life. Yeah, definitely. As me say, even the Jamaicans are saying that's the first way of telling if a person is crazy by see them talking to themselves. That's the first sight of craziness. But it's not. It's not. It's perfectly normal. But you charge yourself every time for you a chat and the video you make. Okay, exactly. Even sometime, I mean, that's the thing, Jai. When I'm having the GoPro, sometime I would hope where's the GoPro? It's not here. Okay. Sometime I have the GoPro and no one can actually see it. For example, look at the stick is like here and because I'm turning like this and I'm talking. And person will actually be looking at me for true. And majority of the time the camera will not the camera face will be blank too. But it's recording, but it's blank. So persons would not even see that it's blank. And we see that it's blank and they're wondering to people always stare. People always stare. Yeah. Joyce, I talk to myself every day. Okay. When you start cuss yourself out and other things, no, that's different. Not really, sis. Because sometimes you cuss yourself out too. Because sometimes you like, oh, on earth could you do that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know that's not right. Or you know that's a bad choice. How on earth could you do that? So you can actually cut yourself out sometimes to sis. Yeah, because sometimes you make some bad decisions. Like one day I went to the market and I actually I actually buy from someone who was buying from someone else. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes you make little decision that you should have known, and you're like, I cuss myself too. Yeah, 'cause yes, I do cuss myself at times, you know. But then, cause I've been in relationship too, where there were so many red flags, and I said like, what on earth you didn't see that? I mean, how could you be so stupid? But then, you say, okay, I have to get over that, and that's that. It was just life lesson for you not to make the same mistake again. Yeah, so sometimes I do cuss myself, the truth. Not type of cuss fire. Okay. Yeah. But then the other day I was walking and I saw a person of unsound mind. He was cussing with himself a true. Tell him some bad word and something, something, something. But I would love to listen. I don't know, I have a thing for people of unsound mind. I find them very, very amusing. I'm so amused by them. I like to talk to them. I like to listen to them. I don't know if something wrong with that, but I like to listen to them. I'm saying, but because I said before, a lot of times they make sense more than persons who seems like they are more sensible or they are okay. You remember say, uh, you can correct yourself, but start fighting like dog pin you. Okay, sis. Joyce, I love Jamaican Empress. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Because I mean, amount of shit that I've been through, even since 2025, that I've been through. I mean, things like that I could have gone crazy by with stuff like that. True fire, the mentally ill as a unique thought process. Yes, definitely. Sometimes they say stuff and it make you look and you wonder. I mean, it's like God give them message to tell you at time. The truth, Cynthia. God give mental people message to tell me at times. Trust me. I learn a lot from them. Call me crazy. Joy say when they slap you with something, then you know about love talking to them. Of course, Joy. Yes, 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 yes. We sit there. Yes, Joy. I don't. They don't. They do that. Joy. The difference is, Joy. A lot of persons afraid of them, but a lot of them actually fear me because they see the spirits that are around me, different from the spirits that are around them. You get what I'm saying? Because trust me, a lot of them can see in the spiritual realm. So they don't mess with me, Joy. Trust me. They don't mess with me like that. But the thing is, when you fear them, it's a different thing. Because fear can be sensed easily. Fear can be sensed. And if they are working on certain spirit, working through certain spirits, then they will know that they will sense your fear. Your fear can be sensed easily. Because if you are full of fear, I mean, having the spirit of God with you and you're full of fear, that's crazy. Yeah, but I love having conversation with them. As I said, I went to Ocho already, and I had a conversation with a young man, and he was saying that people say that he have a mental problem. He was saying to me that they say I'm mad, you know. I was there listening to him. I wanted to laugh, but I didn't want to laugh. Like you see that like I'm laughing at him, but it was funny the way he said it. He was saying that they say I'm mad, they say I'm mad. We were there having a conversation, and I trust me, I enjoyed the conversation. I was saying that nothing is wrong with you. I said, don't let nobody tell that you're crazy. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. Your reasoning is far more higher than a lot of persons who consider themselves that they are not crazy. They are crazy. They make you look like you're okay. So I said, don't tell anyone that you're crazy. Don't say that because people tell him that, so you continue to repeat that he's crazy. I said, no, you're not crazy. Cynthia said, they can see through you and call your bullshit. I work with them for years. They can tell you a few things about yourself, make you wonder. Yeah, definitely. True. And I say at times God use them, and sometimes it is the devil using them also. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, sometimes the devil use them also. Depends on the spirit that they are working, that it's working within them. Yeah. Sister Cynthia, true. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but that young man, trust me. And if I when I go to watch yours, I gave him my number and he have my number. Call me about one time already too. But I love to have conversation with people like that. Trust me. Even sometimes, as I said, sometimes they say stuff and I don't get what they're saying. But to me, I'm just saying that I don't get what they're saying, but what they're saying makes sense. If that makes sense, it might not make sense to you. What they're saying makes sense. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, Sister Cynthia, true. Right, Oli, keep encourage them. Yeah, definitely. Because if you realize, even that Obeah man, what did you say, the Montego Bay? Yes. We are probably the thick one call ourselves normal. Definitely. That Obeah man that you said, the Montego Bay, that one and then called Kevin Smith. Yeah, that Obeah man, you see there a man take be named Kevin Smith. A lot of people fear to call him in name. A lot of people fear, even to the day, people fear to call him name. What am I fear? No, I'm not fear. I fear nothing beside God himself. That's what I fear. Fear is an illusion to me. Their thoughts are on a higher level, definitely. That other man, that used to be a man take be named Kevin Smith, occult, false preacher. Yeah, even him. You realize how quick when they had him at the police station, he start behaving like a mad person. He start talking bullshit, you know. So a lot of person that you see on the road, they're not really crazy. They're just a lot of them are actually acting, you know, because persons know that as soon as they pretend to be mad, they get away with a lot of things, and But remember that Kevin Smith, that's the first thing him do. If being mad was such a bad thing, it's a way of getting away because right away he was saying that if he was going to stand trial, they would say that he's unfit because he's of unsound mind. So he start to talk shit like he's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Right away, him get mad. But he wasn't mad. He's not mad. Yeah. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you soon know. Jamaicans Empress says their thoughts are on a higher level. Yeah, very much on a higher level. Yeah. And persons, you see, when you talk about Kevin Smith, persons will tend to think that, if you talk about him, because persons scared of talking about him. You know what I'm saying? Some are misplaced and lose their way. Yeah, definitely true. Persons are scared of talking about him. Kevin Smith. Persons are scared of talking about him, even now. Believe me. People afraid to call him name. You know what I'm saying? People that even live there, in that vicinity where he lives, afraid to even go to that walk at the church gate, at the building gate, I should say, not the church, but that building, to walk at the gate or anything. Persons are fearful, you know? But I say that fear is an illusion. Fear nothing in life. God said that He has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And if God said that, why fear? Or you're gonna fear a madman on the road? Yes, I've seen people of unsound mind kill even police. There was an incident in Linstead, St. Catherine, where a guy, he unalive a policeman. Hit him in the head with a stone or something, you know? Because some of them were out there, And you see, the thing is, when they start behave that way, as in using objects and stuff, don't be afraid to put it on them. If I see one and he's behaving like that, I'm gonna put that mad spirit, I'm gonna drive it out of him. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna drive it out of him. I've seen more than one, even more than one of them in Linstead kill people. More than one, yes. More than one kill people. People have unsound mind. So I'm not saying that anyone should approach them to see them. I'm not saying anyone should approach them. If you don't, and I'm not being a superhero, but trust me, I always strap, so I'm ready. I'm always ready. If they, try to harm me, then definitely they're gonna get it. Right? Fear no man but God. Exactly. Marvin said most of them are very bright and literate, but wants to use playing like mad people. So disguise persons. Yeah. I said that's true, Mr. Marvin. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Marvin. A lot of them are like that. Because the persons hide in Jamaica like that. Persons hide like that. Yeah. People play mad. Yeah, people play mad. Trust me. That's why I said when you're in the street, you will see things. You will see people who seems like they're mad, but they're not really mad. Some of them not really mad. Some of them they are going through stuff and they have no one to talk to. So some of them really appreciate talking to you. But you see in society, especially Jamaica, once you see him that way, people refuse from talking to you because they might smell away all of that. But even Christians, and I'm saying, if persons, most time people turn them to be mad, yes, definitely through joy, through demonic, yeah, ways, yeah. Even Christians will turn up their nose at persons who they consider to be mad. Christians, they will walk past them or walk on the other side of the road. But yet still, when Jesus Christ was on the earth and he was walking, and that madman was in that they tie up in the cemetery, and he was there. And when the demons in him saw Jesus Christ, they cry out, you know, asking Jesus if he come to torment them before then time. Just imagine that. But no, Christians are walking on the other side of the road, making up them face, skin up them face. They would even run. Trust me, any Christians out there, and you see me, and I see you running or behaving in a way, I'm gonna call you out. You know, because by right, you're supposed to pray for that person and cast out the demon out of them. If you are a true Christian and you believe the Bible that you're reading is right. Jesus never feared no madman or no person of unsound mind. Jesus never feared them, and he didn't felt sorry for them. What he had was compassion. He had compassion on them because he know that that's not their portion. They shouldn't be that way. So he healed them, you know? And I say it before, and I'm gonna say it again. This is a lot of times you can tell that a lot of these pastors and so-called bishops, bitch ups, bishops, not bishops, but bishops are not really men of God because they're not doing what Christ would have done. And they should have been representing Christ here on earth. So those pastors and those bishops, you can definitely tell who they are. They are just there to collect a lot of money, tithes and offering, and live big life. Living their best life on earth. Meanwhile, a lot of you are literally eating shit for dinner. And them and them family eating the best steak, lobster, and shrimps. Marvin, if you ever see a madman play poker box, I knew one that carry himself mad, bad what he smells, but he want to see him play in a poker box game and win. Also, I see that win with my surrounding here. Okay, cool. But even if them mad at times, sometimes as I said they have some sort of, some as I said, sometimes they just want to talk to. People can actually come back to. I believe that. I always believe that. As I say, it's a mad spirit. And sometimes the spirit does calm. And then sometimes it raise up like a storm. But we should take him to one of them church, Marvin. I hear that there's a church in Mandeville there. You should take him there. If he's a madman and you want to know that, you're not just too far from Mandeville, Marvin. Yeah, you can take him to Mandeville, Marvin. There's a church there with a Nigerian pastor. See him on TikTok spraying things on people. You can take him there, man, and see. You will see if he's real. Them cast out the mad spirit out of him. Pastor would have watch me now, and I say, watch him, I call my name. Me not call your name. Are you may talk? Yes, if you feel like a you may talk, then are you may talk. Yeah. This is the channel that say that you're gonna hear me talk shit like that. Because other YouTuber them for me talk shit like that, they are not gonna get a lot of views. But who cares? I don't. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't care. As I say, this is not those mainstream media where it's controlled by people with money. No money can control me. Yeah. Jamaican press say, a person who saw me one day and frightened started to run and say, I can't believe I'm seeing you. People told me about that person trying to do something, but they don't know my prayer life and God. Okay. Yeah, and as I said, and I can tell you, Jamaican Empress, that the person that was trying to do something is not a European, it's not a white man, it's not a Chinese, not a Indian, it's not a Filipino. It was a person of your own skin color. I can assume it was as a person of your own skin color. Yeah, exactly. Your own. Exactly. It's not a white man, not a Chinese, not a Indian. You know what I'm saying? Not a Filipino. It's not a Japanese, not a Korean, but a person of your own skin color. I tell you, we are our own biggest enemy. Yeah, just like me. This platform has gotten so much fight day and night, in the dark and in the light. But yet still the fire shine bright. Yeah. But as I said, I was talking to a YouTuber the other day and I was saying the same thing to him. That listen, this platform is so big, but yet still person will try to fight you. And it will not be some European, it will be your own that is actually fighting you. Your own. Wow, Jamaica Empress. Just sad to think our own do us. As I say, I mean, just imagine if I wasn't of my own skin color and I experienced the thing that what I've experienced with people of my own skin color, I would have hate people who are of this skin color. Well, I mean, the fight is just real, bro, all over. Yeah, because, I mean, look at it now. I am on YouTube, and you will have a, a Instagram. Youth with an Instagram page. People with YouTube, they have connection to people with YouTube too. Bigger platform than mine with 50,000 followers on Instagram. And that guy would want to fight me because he know people in high places are trying to fight my channel to slow down the traffic on my channel. You get what I'm saying? For a smaller content creator, why would he fight me when I have no fight with him? It is plain only because he's an adversary of the devil. And they would call up a lot of persons all over YouTube, not understanding that people know people, to try to fight fire. Can you fight fire? You cannot fight fire because you're not fire. They say fight fire, but you can't fight fire. You're not fire, you can't fight fire. Yeah, yes, Miss Joy. Joy said, all fire, stop read lie, you're telling lie, man. Sure. Okay, Joy. Yeah, you cannot fight fire. This fire will continually blaze and burn you up for days and burn out your ways. Yeah. As I said, and the person who's actually fighting lost their child the other day too. You know what I'm saying? The person that was fighting me, I heard that the person lost their child the other day. It was on social media, It was on social media. Person that lost their child was fighting me, lost their child also, their newborn child. And I was saying, that child is innocent, just like my kids, Danai and Dante. They're innocent. The child do no wrong. The child never deserve. But Father God would say, the child is innocent. So I will take the child. But the parent have time to repent. Because I was saying that it should have been the parent, that wicked, evil person, should have died and leave the child. But Father God will say, no, I will take the child and leave that wicked evil person, wicked evil persons. Yeah. Sometimes people think, say, no, no, but you can see it is very plain because they are showing their life is lifting up high sky like a crane, flying overhead like a plane. Yeah. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you soon know. As I say, no, we are living in a time of revelation. We are living in revelation. I will continue to say that we are living in revelation. Things that you never know before, you are seeing it at and now. So people believe that the judgment is years to come. What I dream about last night, judgment. And a lot of you, the judgment is coming. You can't fight the fire. Yeah. You can't fight the fire. No. Because the Father God always answering my prayer. Yeah. It's crazy, peeps. It's crazy. As I say, and I continue to say it, I'm just applaud and I'm just, you know, it is so messed up. But as I said, the devil will use who allow themselves to be used. You know what I'm saying? Who volunteer themselves to be used by the devil will use them. Because a lot of us will say, why, what did I do you? Why are you fighting me? It is not just that person alone. That person is evil and they choose to do evil. But then, as I said, then they have one little, that person, they have one little demons. One little demon. But no, they have legions of demons. So they can't help themselves now, because they need help. But they have pastors around them where they can't help them. Them pastors around them can't help them. And they have bishops around them too. A lot of bishops, so many bishops. Not bishops, bishops. Bishop, they're literally bishops. Because some of you should be ashamed of yourself. Calling yourself man of God in front of the church every day, preaching to people on Sundays and other days of the week. And Saturdays too, preaching in front of people, portraying to be a man of God and calling out people to be saved and all of that. And you're not so evil. Portraying to be man of God in front of people. Whole congregation, run big congregation of people. But we'll be on to now. Marvin said, go and go fight your dreams. Miss Joy, probably that's the fight you're talking about, love. Exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, people, just know that keep prayed up and continue to pray for fire. Father God will take me higher. Yes. Because Father God answered the prayer. Yes. And I'm going to keep the fire blazing. Yeah. Always. As Cableton say, calm, cool. And remember, if you don't have family members that really look out for you, because a lot of family members, as I say, as I know family members, I know people are near with family members, they really are good family members. Trust me, big up on yourself. If you just join the topic is, can you trust your family members? Yes. You have family members that are really good family members. I've not been around you persons. I've not been around them, but I've experienced them, even if I've not been around them, but I've experienced them. Okay, how is that possible? You're not being around them where you can experience them. Trust me. When people carry good energy, you feel their energy. Even over social media, you feel their energy. So big up on yourself. When you know yourself, when you get good family, continue to support each other. And don't be like other persons. Don't allow no one to change, no amount of money. Because remember, money will fade away. Money is just papers. Money can be lit and burn out with fire. Yeah, I'm saying? Just continue to pray together. Pray and be together. A family that pray together, stay together. Yes, and big up all the mothers and fathers who actually encourage their kids to actually stay together. Yeah. Because when you see a family stay together, trust me, it is something good. And a lot of us as men, when we are going to a family, even females too, when you're going to a family, and you can tell how your spouse, when you see how your spouse behave towards his or her family, how they treat their family, you can tell if if the person is a decent person. You know what I'm saying? Because trust me, I've seen females who cuss out their mother and their father, and I would never be with that female. No, I've seen female here who cuss their mother and their father, them and their mother and father in argument all the time. How can I cuss out my mother? I mean, how could I do that? Cuss her out, really cuss her out real bad. That's crazy. You know, when the word of God say, honor your mother and your father, that's a day may be longer. Just imagine that. You should honor your mother and your father. So if you honor your mother and your father, your days will be longer. It's why some people have long life and good health because they take care of their family, their mother and their father. You know? So if a girl don't respect her mother or her father, or she gonna respect me, or she gonna respect my mother, Yeah, I don't have a father. But she gonna respect my mother. And some of us, as I say, some of us, we go by those pretty looks. Some ladies, they go for cute guys. I'm glad I'm not cute. Puppy alone cute. You get what I'm saying? I'm just awesome. Not even handsome, but awesome. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, some men go for cute guys. Some ladies go for cute guys, and some men literally go for cute guys to choose. So that's not a slip of tongue. Because some men do go for cute guys because they're not wise. That's nasty. So yeah, but some ladies go for cute guys, and some men go for ladies just because fall in love with ladies. A lot of us men fall for women. You know, we just fall for their behind, not for their mind, but for their behind. They look sexy, and then breast up there, and that's it. We don't look at the character. We have to look at the character too. And that's why we end up with so much relationships not working out, because this is not the person that they really wanted. After you get the sex, yes, you have wonderful sex, but trust me, there is nothing between you and that person. That person is totally, you know, not compatible. Then you have problem. When you should be praying to God together, you know, you're actually praying for God to help your relationship because it's not working out. You didn't pray to God first, about your relationship. But you have to be praying to Him now to make your relationship work. The Joy say she's going for a pretty man, of course. Pretty man. I don't know if, yeah, trust me. Well, you're right, Joy, because some of them men are really pretty nowadays, the truth. Because some of them, they're not manly. Some of them men are not manly, they're pretty for true. They're walking around with handbags. Literally handbags like ladies, Joy said, like, oh, my two breasts them long like river. You think pretty man will still see you? Of course, never see you, Joy. Pretty man never see you. No, sir, me no want no cuteness. Jamaican the first no want no cuteness. Handsome and faithful. Yeah. Handsome and faithful. In faith of a full, full of faith. Full of faith. Yes, it. I believe that too. People for full of faith. Even woman for full of faith. Faith, not just faithful, but full of faith. Yeah. As I said, someone would just go for persons based on their outward. And that is so wrong. Well, you can say you go for persons, not everyone and them family gonna get along well. So you can't just go off of that perspective, say, oh yeah, once a person and them family don't get along, then that's no, because not every family really gonna get along. I'm saying you will have good people in family, but their family they don't see eye to eye because their family are just not nice. Yeah, Joy say a boss A bus used to drive in the country named Faithful. Trust me, that bus was really faithful. Yeah, the bus was faithful, but it was not full of faithful people. Remember that, Jai? The bus was faithful, but it was not full of faithful people. Yeah. Yeah, so, we can't just say, based on person, pretty boy, them, okay. We can't just say persons that get along with them family good or don't get along with them family good are actually not good persons. You get what I'm saying? No, that is not how it works either, because some family, they really have issues. There are some of them have generational curse, some generational spirit come all the way down in them bloodline, and them still carrying on those, where they don't get along good. That, yes. So in fact, slavery really affects some people, because that slavery mentality, where that all slave and that feel slave mentality, yes, that in some of them see me. That is in some of them see me. That all slave and that feel slave mentality, spirit, come down from slavery, true. Where some family member believe that they're, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is there, yes. Thank you, Father. Yeah. Some of them still like that. Yeah. But as I say, I've been in family, in-laws where I can't, I know a lot of them, and I see no good in none of them. It's sad. And you say, oh, you're gonna say you see no good, because I don't know. They all have serious issues. They are evil. Have you any of you guys ever have in-laws where none of them seems good? It's not that you have um confrontation with all of them now. Because I've only had confrontation, not really confrontation per se, because the person always speak behind my back. Yes, behind my back. The person wasn't polite enough to speak to my face. Right. But from what I've seen and what I've gathered, all of them are actually devilish. I mean, can a family be like that? They're all devilish. It's like they're cursed and they don't realize it. All of them, one whole family. And if you now watch, if you guys are watching, you know this you I'm talking to. So go and go tell all of them. You that is watching, go and tell all of them that's them I'm talking to. They're all devilish. I have never seen anything like this. I mean, in my family, you have persons in there, especially one uncle, who tell himself that he's a hobby man. And I laugh at him because I see him as a con man. And whatever hobby him want work, that can do me nothing. Because I've already spoken to him, so him know him thing go with me. Because him know, definitely him know a thing go, yeah. But then, and then I have other family member, not members, but member, but one other side of one other family that she kind of messed up too, But in this family, they are all messed up. They are also twisted. As I said, they can't trust, nobody can trust each other. I don't know if any of you guys ever have anything like that. Yes, some states, so they are cons for real. Yeah, definitely, sis. Yeah, so you guys have you ever seen a family that every single one of them, I mean, literally, every single one of them, they have issues, serious issues. They are crosses, literally crosses. I've never, I've never seen another family like that. I've seen persons in family where, like my one, where they have one and two persons who are crosses, literally crosses. But in that family, everybody is crosses. They're all crosses. So many crosses. And it's not that cross that Jesus died on the cross. It's different cross. Because the cross that Jesus died on the cross, that is different cross from crosses. Those are crosses. Yeah. And as I say, I know they watch too, but as I say, I can't assume because I don't call names, but persons know. Persons who watch know who I'm talking to. The person that I'm talking to, yes. And I don't care. As a matter of fact, they have nobody who they can talk to now. If you know, you know. Because the person is no longer here, the person have disappeared. Yeah. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you soon know. Yeah. Yeah. But they watch the program too. As I say, even your enemy watch. Your enemy wanna know what you're doing. But sometime I watch my enemies program too. Not enemies that I created, you know. Because at times you don't create your enemy. Your enemy become your enemy, and you did not create the enemy. If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you so know. So I have persons that I don't, that are enemy that have social media too. And I look from time to time I look, because I look at the crap they write and I understand. Because you understand how the devil works, and you see more how the devil manifests more in them, showing up more and more in them. You know what I'm saying? Even them not even understand that they are showing up themselves more, but you can just see that the devil is actually working. It's not hiding anymore. It's plain sight. As I said, we're living in revelation time. Everything is being revealed. Yes, I can support from far. uh, okay, sis. Yeah. And some of them family there, you definitely have to love them from afar. Okay. I mean your family, as I say, you can't choose your family. Some families you can't choose them. They are the enemy while you're not. Yeah. Yeah, they're the enemy while you're not, because they are your enemy, but you are not their enemy. They see you to be their enemy, but they will seek to harm you. But the only way you will harm them if they try to harm you. You get what I'm saying? So it's crazy. The only way you will harm them is if they seek to harm you, whether physically or spiritually. You get what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah. But they will die like dogs. Trust me. When they come up against the fire, they will die like dogs. They will be burnt. Definitely. Yeah. So as I said, peeps, when you have your family that love and support you, really appreciate, love them. Appreciate love, let them know they love you. And don't, because a lot of persons they refuse, or they don't know how to appreciate their loved ones and their family who love them. You know, and they see it, but they continue to be in their self-pity, and they have a very supportive family. So if you have a very supportive family, appreciate love them, and you know, put yourself within that way of just accept their love. Accept their love and let them know that you appreciate love, their love. Because I don't think the word appreciate, me not really like it. Because I don't know, hate coming at it. Appreciate should not mean something that is good. Appreciate. I don't know how mankind come with certain words. Trust me, it don't make sense to me. Honestly. It should be appreciate love. Be serious. I'm saying no. That's why I appreciate love the Rastas them, because sometimes them come up with some words and it makes sense. It's not nonsense, it makes sense. Appreciate love. Yeah, because you're gonna say appreciate. What is hate? Hate is hate. And it's not great. It's just hate. So anyhow, peeps, we're getting live now. So thank you all for watching and liking and commenting and subscribing. And I really appreciate love you guys. You know, comments, you guys really continue to support me. The thing, bro, sometimes people don't even know how to show love. Love, they don't know how to receive it. That's true, Bradley. Blessed love, bro. Yeah, man, definitely that's true, Bradley. That is true. Some people don't know if they appreciate love it. Yeah. They don't know how to appreciate love it, Bradley. It's true. Yeah, but that's how it goes, for sure. Learn to appreciate love when you're giving love. So love, and more love. You know what I'm saying? And remember, in order to know a person, to see persons, to trust person, you will know who to trust. Just don't trust see people and just trust person. Let person prove themselves to you at times. Don't tell them that you trust them. Just watch them. You get what I'm saying? And ask Father God to open your eyes to see them. Because people believe that I trust them. A lot of people believe that I trust them. A lot of persons, so many persons believe that I actually trust them. Because the way that I talk to them. Do I trust you? No, I don't trust you. because I know you. I see you for who you are. Don't think that I'm a fool, even though I didn't go to school. Oh, yes, actually, I went to school. But that's just a rhyme, yeah. Marvin said, bless up fire, keep the channel growing up here. Big up yourself, Marvin, brother. Said me, do bro, just a watch tonight, but me there. Yeah, man, I understand, say there, brother. Sometimes that's how they there and watch one brother love. Yeah, that's how they there and watch and comment, but me appreciate love, and thing. As I say, peeps, big up on yourself. I remember, love, and more love. And remember, don't be fools. You got what I'm saying? And it's better them than you. If they come at you, whether physically or spiritually, it's better them than you. Remember, David was a man of God. God say a man of his own heart. But David wasn't a fool. David slew the Philistines. So don't be afraid to slew the Philistines. When the Philistine come upon you, slew them. Slew them. You get what I'm saying? And remember what God said, that I'm advocating violence. But remember what God said? Whenever time the Israelites would befriend the enemy, Israel will end up in trouble with the enemy and with God, because God always tell the Israelites to get rid of the enemy, even the babe and the breast. You get what I'm saying? If you know, you know, and if you don't know, you so know. Don't befriend your enemy. Remember, have yourself a blessed week, peeps. You know, remember, good over evil, God over devil, life over death. Until next time, peace out.